Shalom, and let's start off by giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Salutations to the Ophelet, just pushing his truth across the front comes of all faith, truth, and sincerity. Alright, just the brother, I'm gonna want to buy from the Birmingham Camp Alabama GMS. As we get to sitting, just going to just about, Matthew 24:7. Just going to just about, prophecy, things that's happening, you know. You got nations rising up against nations, kingdom against kingdom, famines, on the horizon, on the rise, gonna be on the rise, and pestilence, different, type of diseases might be arising, coming forth, and people dying from them, earthquakes happening, so, but, it's just the beginning. So I'll get into it, Matthew 24:7. The nation shall rise up against nation, kingdom against kingdom. And then, so you got these, nations, Esau, the nation of Esau, so-called white people, Esau, Edom, the red people, that's in power. You got these nations rising up against nations, you got these nations, trying to drop position, so for the next power seat, but not knowing the next rulers gonna be the so-called Negro Latino natives, But you got these other nations rising up, against one another, and especially against the so-called Esau Edomites, China, so-called China, Moabites, and Ishmael, all these other countries are rising up, man, against one another, and ultimately it's gonna lead to World War III, which is not too far off for setting off, but you're hearing these rumors of wars, you're hearing that, but it's gonna get to a point where it get real, it's actually gonna be like a real, real war. But World War III gonna be more of a quick war. About where these thermonuclear missiles being shot, it's not necessarily gonna be on the ground, and like it was back in the days. It's gonna be more just aerial attack, of war, But you got famines, there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. You got these famine. The famine is on the rise. Food shortages coming. I say pestilence, different diseases and so forth is gonna be on the rise, and sickness, whatever it may be. Earthquakes in diverse places. Earthquake, things that out there. Things going out there towards Hawaii. It was a tsunami warning, 8.1 hit around that area, and Hawaii was warned of 8.1 magnitude earthquake and then a tsunami warning. So you got earthquakes in diverse places, man. You got things are happening. There's so much, and prophecy is popping off that you really can't keep up with it. Days are flying by, days are getting short, So a lot of things are happening, in this place, America, in this kingdom of the so-called Edomite's kingdom is at the end, man. Shit, these devils trying to fight and stay in their rulership, but they don't understand that they don't have no control for real. Everything is a control of the Lord Yahweh Shai, so I'm going back to 24:8. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So all of these are the beginning of sorrows, man. And that's just the beginning of sorrows, man. It's gonna get worse, man, because the scripture say it'll be a time not since the world, man. Not since the time of tribulation, man. It's gonna be, you can't really even fully imagine how bad it's gonna get out here, especially in America, Babylon the Great, man. It's gonna get out of control, man. It's gonna be something that you really gotta have, the spirit of the Lord Yahweh Shai gotta be on you to really just got to face what's about to happen, about to come to this place. And the Lord Yahweh Shai can bring judgment, great judgment to this place, America, Babylon Great, And it's a wicked kingdom that's being ruled by the so-called man Esau, Edomites, man, the nation of Edom. Why the Lord Yahweh Shai got to take these wicked devils out of their, power seat, man. Because they keep ruling shit. All these things and everything in this place, especially in America and so forth, is going to be all just messed up, man. People's minds already messed up, confused. These devils don't follow the ways of the Lord, the righteous ways. They tell people that you can do what you want to do and you don't face no consequences, no accountability, nothing. No morals, That's why the place got to go, man. And the Lord Yahweh is going to destroy this place, man. Rightfully so. But from there, I'm going to go to 2nd Ezra 16. I'm going to go to 16. I'm going to start at 17. 2nd Ezra 16, 17. Woe is me, who would deliver me in those days? So at 2nd Ezra saying, who woe is me? He's saying, man, hey, this will go deliver me in the times the troubles about to come, That was going to be the Lord Yahweh Shai is going to deliver, the elect of the nation of Israel, Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino natives, the Israelites. The elect of Israel. Because not all Israel going to be delivered on this side. The sincerely ones that fear the Lord and doing the will of the Lord to the best of their ability and hope for mercy and deliverance from the Lord Yahweh Shai, But 2nd Ezra 16, 18, the beginning of sorrows, great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, and the beginning of war. So that's just the beginning of sorrows of great mournings and famine and great death to come, man. The beginning of wars, and the power shall stand and fear, and the beginning of evils, man. So it's just the beginning, man. This ain't what Neil was with Lord Yahweh Shai from the brain, with this. Pandemic by these devils, whatever. Everything with the Lord, everything is with the Lord, with the vaccines, all that, but it's gonna get worse, man. Just because you may have things seem like it's getting back to normal, it's really not gonna get back to normal. Because that's just a snare from the Lord Yahweh Shai, snaring the people up. To think that, hey, things gonna get going back to normal. Really, it's not. It's something's gonna happen more. Something worse is gonna happen to where things just gonna get out of hand, man. People ain't gonna know what the hell to do or why it's happening. But in the minute of the Lord from Apostle Elder Brother Great Millstone, we have the understanding, the comfort description of why it's happening, and it's all about just holding on to the faith and just hope for the mercy and deliverance hope for the mercy and deliverance of the Lord Yahweh Shai, to get up out the judgment they gonna bring to this place, man, to America, Babylon Great. But like I say, this all is just the beginning, and I said at the beginning of evils, what should I do when those evils come? Hey, all you gotta do really is trust the Lord Yahweh Shai and pray for mercy and deliverance, to deliver you out of the bad times, that's coming to this place in America, Babylon the Great, the great troubles that's coming, the great distress and pains and sufferings, and a lot of people finna have to go through. 2/3 of the definition Israelites gonna have to go through it, but to let the Israel, those that Lord have mercy to deliver out of the times of Jacob's trouble, gonna be okay. It's all about just keeping faith, believing up to the point. Up to that point when all things is gonna all hell breaking loose, and and even if you got face death, how to keep your faith then, but you most definitely be part of the number if you kept doing the work, kept doing the will of the Lord, believe up to the point of death, then hey, you're gonna come back and get that new body, man, in the kingdom. But Let me see. So I'm kind of go down to matter of fact, go 16 to 19. Behold, famine, plague, tribulation, anguish are sent as scourges for the member. So Lord Yahweh, He sees sin in these things, famine, plague, and tribulation, but go down to 20, 2 16, 20. But for all of these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. So yeah, they ain't gonna always be mindful of the scourges, man. These people out here think that something that's happened for it's just something for a while, get through, and it'll be over with. It's gonna get to a point where Lord, it's gonna ramp up to the point where it ain't gonna be no stopping when the Lord Yahweh is gonna bring us to this place. Ain't gonna be no, okay, there was just something that's passing on by. No, it's gonna remain. You're gonna get to the point where these troubles and death and all this death happening and so forth that Lord Yahweh bring is gonna remain, gonna keep happening, man. Ain't gonna be no slowing down, man. The Lord Yahweh get rid of this madness, man, that's going on here in America, Babylon the Great. But let me see. Yeah, there's some more on this, but I just want to get to the point. They're just the beginning of sorrows and pains, man. This it's gonna get worse, man, as we go forward, in the prophecies. So with that, I didn't want to make it too long. So again, I'd like God praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Kakadash, to the apostle elders, to the Sisakim brothers, to the few Aqua sisters, the Deucin. Keep the faith in Yahushua. Keep fighting with that, say Shalom.